Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. Time for Rika Farude 25/6/7/6. You can pick it up at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It is free. Rika? And Hanyu! Yay, Hanyu, yay. My throat is not feeling the best today. What's up, Ms.? Yeah, Necron. So, hopefully we'll be okay to go through the day. Excuse me. Okay, Necron's threat. I will refuse to update. Triple double. Wait, what did they do to the Marines? Wait, what happened? Eternal Necron Revenge Tour continues. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah, the Necrons, they tend to come up a lot. Oy. I had a run last year where I got bodied and lost all of my best Space Marines and then had to do this crazy comeback. I remember that. I remember that. Trudeau with Guardsmen. I was back in vanilla AI days, right? Hanyu and Rika. Such a lovely pair they are. Hanyu. Dylan SMT actually? Oh yeah, okay. Not locked in like you are now. We'll stop locking in again. You'll be done with it at that point. Bum, 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 bada, bum. Well, good luck on your quest there, Ms. Not easy. Learning that any unit that has psionics in it will use mind control on you was kind of a bummer because of how many units have psi stuff in this game. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Yeah, for sure. But, like, when a Dreadnought mind controls, I'm just like, huh? So stuff like that makes me like how in the world? I just don't see the ending possible. I just don't think it's possible. There's just too many nasties in the last level for too smart of a computer where you get so many fucking respawns against you. Even if you get through the first part, that second part has so many nasty creatures. And then you're not even at the third part, which has, like, all top tier creatures. Yo, thank you for the 40 watch streak, Bo. Even if you have max side strength and devotion, I don't know. Because the one person that I lost, or that got mind controlled, had like 77 psi strength. I don't know. It doesn't do anything, yeah. It feels like it. I assume it's psi strength, that's what... That is where the mind control stat comes from. And most units don't really have high psi strength. Alright, later, pal. Sorry about the lack of power. Thank you for being here. Get messed up by warp presence of siege. Many resist it and fight alongside you. And the Space Marines all do just fine, yeah. It'll be back in a few hours, and so will I. Well, hopefully sooner rather than later, pal. Have a good day at work. Hey, Mob. How is it going? Mob. Sorry, I had to do it right. My throat's feeling a little weird. Not the bestest. And yeah, it's a product of XCOM's code that's tripped up. But there's got to be a way you can turn it off. There just has to be a way to turn it off. There's like ways to turn everything else off. There's got to be some extra tag you can put in to turn off mind control from fucking dreadnoughts. Or like blue and pink horrors. I assume you would just need like an extra tag or something to turn that shit off. As it really doesn't add anything to the game whatsoever, having the enemy have a fucking cross-map mind control with a dreadnought. It just makes me want to play safer. If the game wants to emphasize out in the open combat, you just can't have things like that. Because there's no point in you being in the open at that point. You're just gonna get fucking mind controlled. Next time I used to do all the arithmetic. Just gotta get a feel for it. I know, Rika, I know. It's purely feel. Like anything that you play enough, you'll start getting it down and get feel for it. Which thing you want to do in a certain situation. That is a triple, a double. That's a 4 house. No, I just think, like, a lot of, like, unless a unit is supposed to fucking mind control, like a sorcerer, why is it a thing? If it can be turned off. That is so detrimental to the experience of the overall game, in my opinion. have units that are way stronger than they should be. And like mind control is easily like the strongest thing, right? Like what beats mind control? The fact that you lose a unit for a turn who will just easily kill a bunch of your own units since you have to stock them behind everything else. It just feels like the game is fucking you over, and that's not a good feel. Like, it feels unfair in that regard. No, I have not seen Voice do that. He would calculate everything. Interesting, interesting. That's triple double. Oy, oy. My throat. He needs to relax. Hard mode expansion is quite a fun challenge, I'm sure. I doubt he did it with BAI. Has he played on BAI before? I've never seen him play on BAI. I've never played hard mode expansion on XCOM either. I don't know what it entails. I would assume it'd just be Superhuman Plus. Yo, Mob, thank you for the 85 stream streak. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mob. XCOM that's consistent with the lore. That's cool. It's not like XCOM Files that goes all wacky. XCOM Files is all about wackiness because it pulls on like 70s, 80s, and 90s pop culture stuff. Wacky from the beginning. Yeah, I love it. That's Trip Dub. Oh, I get what you're saying, Miz. Not at all. But, like, it's just wacky from the start. Like, you were... the reference right away is you're the... Mulder and Scully basically going out, which I love, honestly. I love how you go from the smallest thing into the most OP organization. It's a cool swing and arc, and it's its own flavor. That's a super long XCOM mod. Bigger research tree, expanded enemies. That's cool. Maybe I'll give that a try someday. Get a little regular XCOM a try. Trip Dib. I have done Reaver's Harmony mod twice. I think I'm good doing that one again. I've gotten my fulfillment of it. Nice, nice. Sidiro Sigma. You think he would like Grosigma? I know, Rika. I have to get balling ready for you, because you're about to ball out. I feel like classic XCOM and Warhammer tabletop just kind of go hand in hand. The only thing it really loses out on is like vehicles not being able to move, like dropship vehicles. But that's, you know, limitation of the engine. It's more consistent with its mission. There isn't a lot of unnecessary fluff. I think you'd like it. Did you not like XCOM files? Well, because there was like 50 million guns, yeah. I mean, most of those guns you don't even have to worry about. I feel like early game guns are just like, oh, we got that and we grab that and use it for a little while, but there are a lot of them. Like that in files, and I don't really like it either as much as I love files. I don't really view that as an issue. It's just a lot of options, I guess. But a lot of it is useless, I guess, if you want to say it that way. I like the idea of having the option for less good guns if you just want to use them. But I don't think that's so much an XCOM files problem as it is an XCOM problem. Since XCOM, rage will always win. Hey Grimmett, thank you for the 50 stream streak. I appreciate that. What's going on, Grimmett? Triple double. Alright, well, that looks like it's gonna be ballin' time. And AKS-74U, they're both essentially the same. Kinda. AK's got a little more range. AKS, I think, has more burst or something like that. Rika Furude, 105 times a baller. Look at this gorgeous century trophy here. This absolute skyscraper here. Let's go.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio Spurs. A 4'6" skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika Furude.
Hell yeah, Rika. Skyscraper. Ooh. Let's go, Rika.
What the fuck is going on with Rika Furude? What the fuck?
106 times a baller for the century of the baller. Look at her go off like a boss. Oh yeah, Rika Furude go. And ball all over them, and you will win again. Oh god, okay. I gotta get out of here for my voice is something terrible. Alright. Well done, Rika. Well done. She's a true baller. It's true. Even in Rosinga, all my guardsmen get las guns and all my marines get bolters for like 75% of the game. That might be a... you might be shorting yourself there by making him so... like, not having a good variety of them. I like variety in all the missions. It helps. Because there's always something that needs something to happen somewhere. Although I say that, most of the Marines on this playthrough have the Warp Fire autocannon, but Like, it is easily the best weapon they have. For both range and damage. That is a triple-double. Oh, hey, power's back. Nice. That was quick. I was hoping for it. I suppose that's fair, Miz. But I like having warp talents for hit and run tactics. I like having warp cannons for heavier enemies. I like having like bolters on some marines for mid to short play. Some with melee weapons in case they need to. Ugh. Throat. Just enough variety. I'll take it being 3 hours early. Hell yeah. Oh, that's another trip dub. Oh, my throat. Sure, I said internet. You're good, you're good. He does make it easier to think. And you can usually give multiple options to each individual. Grenades, and which melee weapons, or sidearms, or whatever. It's a double triple. I should probably mark that down. As I said it, and I didn't even bother marking it down. That's another triple double. I think I was marking it or something. I mean, I always have to like to have a variety. It also depends on what situation I'm going in. Like, having everybody with just default weapons makes you get to battles faster, too, which is nice. But if I'm facing, like, Gene Stealers, you can pull the shotguns out. Hey, Smoking Bill, how's it going? Smoking Bill, y'all. Nice. Up to 20 card table. Oh, wow. Nice spell. It's a lot of card tables. If every Marine has an Ultra Bolter with AP ammo, and explosive ammo, a knife in the belt, a couple of melted grenades, a crack, a holocaster, then him and his buddies are ready to fight any enemy. Kind of. If you start with an open field, unless you have veteran Marines, it's a near Potsy, you're gonna kind of get screwed long range there. Or they were all full, so I expanded and added more. Oh, nice. People love your car store, Phil. Like, that's really good for short to medium combat. But a lot of XCOM has to deal with pretty long combat, depending on where you land in the mission, depending on what hills and walls and debris and whatever cover would be in the way. Depends on the enemy. Sometimes I do if it's against, like, Gene Stealers, but if I'm against other Marines, no. Unless they also have really, like, really early set Marines, but even then... I sold a 12k card the last game that... Ooh, nice. Discharge the Dreadnought. Dreadnoughts do feel like they don't have a bunch of offensive prowess to them. Though I will say the Wordbearer Dreadnought dying and turning into another Dreadnought that's even more Wordberry is kind of the coolest thing. I really wish I could have stayed in that mission. melee them. I just use grav guns. They all die in 2 to 3 hits from any grav gun. Safe, easy, goodbye. If I haven't bought a new shelf yesterday, I would have gotten the sell a 5k card, sell a 10k card, and the make 30k profit one day all at once. Aww. I was like 280 bucks of profit short. That sucks. Still hate grav guns. I don't know why you hate grav guns. Easily one of the most useful guns at the end of the game. Like, I understand meleeing is powerful, but you still have to get there to melee. It's not always a possibility. I usually have to double tap. Shoot with it twice. That's it. They don't ever kill in one swing. But most melee doesn't either, unless you have like a thunder hammer. And even that does not kill in one hit all the time. I don't got the time units for that. I think you can get 2 shots to turn off if you don't move too far. The pistols, honestly, let's see, for house. The pistol's honestly not the most powerful. It's just useful because it's a side piece you can have. It doesn't have to be your main gun. There's ink. There's a triple double. I don't remember getting it as Space Marines. Grav gun, but not the grav pistol. That's another triple double. No, it's the Mastercraft. It's the Chaos grav pistols. There is a grav pistol that is also Chaos. I don't think Loyalists have any grav pistols, from what I remember. Apothecaries were using them. I don't know, maybe you found some that you were allowed to use at some point? Or maybe there are grav pistols and I just didn't bother? I don't know. It's been a while. I just don't remember is all. I mean, if you like, you can make the ammo. If you find it on the field, that's a win. Oh, great. Yeah, I've only seen the Chaos variants. I'm trying to remember just a grab pistol. It does sound vaguely familiar, but like I don't take you wrong, pal, because I don't know. I've played so much Robo Sigma. Oh, for the grav pistol not being for Loyalists. Well, the problem with that is so should, like, Cataphracti and Terminator Marines. Like, the problem is all these rare weapons are rare. It's just they spawn because 600 endgame Terminators spawn in one mission. So, oh my god, suddenly there's grav guns everywhere. There's a triple double. It could be, but I don't know, Phil. I just don't know. That's a straight. I know. Good job, Rico. Oh, I see. I don't even know how it works. There's so many grav guns in Rosicua. Oh, man. Like, it's like one of the most used weapons down the stretch by the enemy. In some enemy groups. Especially Nurgle. I think they fixed that, though. I think Nurgle got less grav guns now. But like, late game as a loyalist marine is just dodging grav guns. Yeah, well, what do you have for my wish list today? I'm just here to expand your wish list. Alright. That is the end of the Nipah today. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I appreciate that. Don't forget that you too can get it from socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games.itch.io. And until next time, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. Positive vibes. What the fuck? And remember...